Officials say at least 21 people have died, including 2 children, after a bus crashed off a flyover and caught fire near the Italian city of Venice. The bus broke through a barrier and plunged more than 10 metres near railway tracks in the Mestre district, which is connected to Venice by a bridge. Italian news agencies say several Ukrainians are among the dead. Louisa Pilbeam has more.
Through the early hours, emergency crews battled to rescue the injured and recover the dead. This bus had been full of tourists returning from a day out in Venice, now burnt out and overturned. From high up, where it veered through crash barriers, you can see the drop. It plunged off this bridge and burst into flames.
We lifted the bus to have mathematical certainty that there were no other people underneath. As you have seen, the bus flipped upside down. The impact was terrible because it fell from over 10 metres. There were 39 people. It wasn't easy. In the impact, the electric batteries of the bus caught fire.
Ukrainians, Germans and French nationals are so far believed to be among the dead, according to Italian officials. The mayor of Venice was at the scene and gave an idea of the scale of casualties at the time.
19 are here. 2 died in the hospital, so it's 21 now. Some of them are okay, then there are some critical in Padua. Some burned. 4 children died, for now.
It happened across the water from Venice's tourist centre in the Mestre district last night. Now, as investigators try to find out how this happened, the Italian transport minister has said the driver, believed to be among the dead, could have suddenly become unwell. Louisa Pilbeam, BBC News.
Well, the BBC's Harry Farley is following developments from Rome.
Well, the main question that the investigation will look to answer is exactly how this could have happened. The reaction this morning in Italy is one of shock and one of horror at what happened last night. As Louisa mentioned in her report, then several children we know are among the dead, including a baby, according to Italian emergency services. The Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, said that she's following developments closely, and she expressed her profound condolences with the families of the victims. And the mayor of Venice, Luigi Brugnaro, he said that he was speechless at what had happened. But there are questions for the authorities. The cause of the crash at this stage remains unclear. One possible line of inquiry is whether the 40-year-old Italian driver became ill shortly before the crash. That's just one line of inquiry at the moment. That's not confirmed to be the cause. The cause at the moment is unclear, but there are questions over how this could have allowed to have happened. You know, Italy has suffered a number of deadly bus crashes in recent years. In 2017, 16 people died in a bus crash in the northern city of Verona. In 2013, 40 people died when another bus crashed off a viaduct in southern Italy. So there are questions for the authorities about how this could have happened and how this was allowed to have happened amidst the grief and the horror of what happens in Italy today.
The BBC's Harry Farley there.